Can I make money with Hermes Agent? I've been curious about this for weeks, so I'm going to share my exact plan with you and we can find out whether my idea is completely crazy or if it might actually work. Now, Hermes is very good at taking repetitive tasks and making them more efficient as time goes on. Its persistent memory and ability to write itself as a skill is what makes Hermes more advanced than other agents in this category. That efficiency is what we're going to build on today. Now, there are two ways you can go about making money with Hermes. One is to use it on your existing workflow and streamline your time. By automating research and repetitive tasks like getting Hermes to do competitor analysis for you or summarize your inbox, you can save a lot of time and put that back into more interesting and creative parts of your work. The other option is to sell the output. The reports that Hermes generates can be customized to just about anyone. So you can build multiple agents and sell that to other people. Because of the way Hermes is built, they see an immediate return, but they'll also be able to refine it further. Now, option number two is what I'm going to be showing you today. For this example, I'm building a niche research agent that sends a daily report of news articles, social media posts, and keyword rankings. You can easily take this format and spin it into a competitor research agent, an investment signal tracker, a recruiter agent, lead generator, or even an agent to find grants and funding opportunities. What's valuable is the filter data your subscribers will get. We're releasing a video with more use cases soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Now, what you charge is based on who you're building it for. If you're running one agent and charging a subscription fee for the daily digest, something between $15 to $25 per month is realistic. The more interesting model is building a custom agent. You set it up for a specific client, check in to make sure they're getting what they need, and charge a monthly maintenance fee. For that, you can start by charging $100 per month and increase that to $200 once you have a few clients and are ready to take on more complex setups. Now, let me show you how you're going to build it. Now, getting your Hermes agent set up is now even easier thanks to Hostinger's one-click deployment. Just head to the link in the description box below, grab the discount code APP10, select your VPS plan, and add credits from Nexus AI. Your Docker container and Hermes agent will be set up in about 5 minutes, and then you can get to customizing your agent. In general, when setting up your Hermes agent, I would really recommend connecting it to a messaging gateway like Telegram. But of course, you can skip this step for now. Once your Hermes agent is up and running, you can start setting up your research agent. First, find 2 to 3 key sources that you want your research agent to be monitoring. This can be specific newsletters or RSS feeds, subreddits, blogs, even specific keywords that you keep an eye on. Make sure they are niche specific and regularly updated so you're getting the most accurate and up-to-date information. Then you're going to prompt your Hermes agent with this prompt right here. And don't worry, I'll drop all of the prompts I'm using into the description box down below. The last line is what activates the learning loop. Every day, your client will provide a little bit of feedback directly to Hermes on the research that it found. They tell Hermes what was useful and what wasn't a priority for them. Now, over time, Hermes learns what is important in the research report and will start dropping the sources that aren't as important. And over time, you'll be building up that intelligence log markdown file with research that is genuinely useful. To make this log truly competitive, you need to calibrate it with the right research over time. Week 1 is onboarding. Hermes is checking all of the sources you gave it and logging it all without much filtering. This week, your clients won't see a polished report, they'll see volume. The main goal for this onboarding is to tell the Hermes agent what matters and what doesn't. One message at the end of the day is truly enough. You can use something like this right here. After 1 month, you're going to ask Hermes to run its own diagnostic with this prompt. You'll have to allow Hermes to surface its own patterns and then send this calibration report directly to your client. Their job is to verify what is right, what is useful, and redirect when Hermes is off track. You'll collect that calibration feedback and feed it to Hermes. A monthly check-in like this helps you really stay ahead of the dreaded source rot. The internet is changing very quickly. Websites put up paywalls or block web scrapers, and RSS feeds can go dark in an instant. If you don't keep an eye on your sources, your agent can start to degrade from behind the scenes. Having a monthly check-in on your routine can keep your sources relevant and allow you to filter in new sources directly to Hermes. Now, after 3 months, the Hermes agent can understand what really matters in this research report. It starts flagging outliers without being asked and is turning out consistently useful research reports. At this point, you're going to be running this prompt right here. By now, the reports should be sharper than week 1. Send another calibration report to the client so they can see how Hermes is prioritizing its sources and what can be adjusted. After 6 whole months, you'll barely need to touch the agent. Hermes will know the niche, know your client's preferences, and which sources it can trust. Now, while Hermes Agent itself is free, there are some costs to keep it running, and you should be aware of them before monetizing your Hermes Agent. Every time it fires off a cron job, Hermes is spending tokens, and as its memory files get larger, the token spend will too. Trust me when I say that it's very easy to work away on Hermes and suddenly find you've spent over $100 in token costs. So, set hard limits early on and keep an eye on your usage stats with the /usage command in Hermes Agent. The easiest way to keep your costs under control is to manage that compound memory. Now, instead of feeding your entire log history back into the prompt, change to a summary of summaries approach at the 3-month mark. Have Hermes pull from the last 1 to 2 weeks when it checks its memory. Since you're consistently giving it feedback, it doesn't need the entire context history to move forward. You can also check out this video right here for more cost-saving measures. The video is about OpenClaw, but the advice is universal. The key here is finding the balance between research and calibration. And if you do that well, you'll end up with an agent that gets smarter over time without letting costs spiral out of control. And if you want to see what this looks like after 90 days, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're ready to build your own Hermes agent, use the discount code APP10 through the link down below and get started with Hostinger's one-click auto deployment. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.